India and China, two of the world's oldest civilizations with histories stretching back thousands of years. Despite their geographical proximity, the towering Himalayas have historically kept these two countries culturally apart, allowing each to develop its own unique traditions, philosophies, and systems of governance. Today, as rising global powers, their relationship is a complex blend of cooperation and competition. Curiously, however, there was a time when India had a much greater influence on China, at least spiritually. At the heart of this connection lies the city of Nalanda, a legendary center of learning in ancient times, and Xuanzang, a Chinese monk whose epic journey brought deeper Buddhist wisdom from India to China. How did Nalanda in India become such a beacon of knowledge for the ancient world? What drove a Chinese monk to undertake a perilous journey across mountains and deserts to get there? And what remains of the University of Nalanda and the other places Xuanzang visited today? Stay connected if you want to find out more. And please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you would like to discover more curious connections around the world. The University of Nalanda was established around the 5th century AD during the reign of Emperor Kumaragupta of the Gupta Empire, a period often referred to as India's Golden Age. It developed into one of the world's first residential universities, attracting scholars from all over Asia. At its peak, Nalanda housed over 10,000 students and 2,000 teachers, offering courses in philosophy, medicine, mathematics, and, most importantly, Buddhism. Though Nepal is historically celebrated as the birthplace of the Buddha, he actually spent most of his life teaching and spreading his philosophy in the cities and on the plains along the Ganges, in what is now modern India. It's worth noting that during the Buddha's time, the concepts of India and Nepal as we know them today did not exist. Today, many of the sites central to the life of the Buddha are located in the Indian state of Bihar and its neighbouring regions. Bodh Gaya, where the Buddha attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree, remains one of the most sacred pilgrimage sites for Buddhists worldwide. Sarnath, where the Buddha delivered his first sermon, and Rajgir, where he lived and delivered key teachings during the region's rainy seasons, are equally revered. Kushinagar, the site of the Buddha's final passing into nirvana. Together, these places form the core of the Buddhist pilgrimage circuit, attracting millions of visitors each year. The University of Nalanda itself, though now in ruins, also continues to draw visitors due to its sheer scale and as a symbol of ancient wisdom. Nalanda's influence extended far beyond its walls. It drew seekers of knowledge from as far as Tibet, Korea, China, Mongolia, Sri Lanka, and other places around Southeast Asia. One such seeker of knowledge was Xuanzang, a Chinese monk born in 602 AD in Luoyang, Henan province. By this time, Buddhism had spread to many countries, but varying interpretations and translations of the original teachings often led to confusion and misunderstanding. Dissatisfied with the inconsistencies in the Buddhist texts available in China, he embarked on a daring journey to India, the birthplace of Buddhism, to study the original scriptures and bring them back to his homeland. His journey was nothing short of extraordinary. Almost 1,500 years ago, he left Chang'an, present-day Xi'an, and travelled over 10,000 kilometers on foot, crossing the treacherous Taklamakan Desert, braving the icy passes of the Himalayas, and facing bandits, starvation, and political turmoil. His determination was fueled by a singular purpose: to uncover the true teachings of Buddha. After years of travel, Xuanzang finally arrived in Nalanda, where he spent over a decade studying under the guidance of the university's greatest scholars. He immersed himself in Buddhist philosophy, mastered Sanskrit, and collected hundreds of manuscripts and sacred artifacts. Xuanzang returned to China 17 years later in 645 AD, bringing with him a treasure trove of knowledge, 657 Buddhist texts, 150 relics, and a deep understanding of Buddhist doctrine. His translations and commentaries greatly enriched Chinese Buddhism, enhancing and building upon its existing traditions and influencing its development for centuries to come. If you have ever visited the city of Xi'an in China, the giant wild goose pagoda stands as a testament to Xuanzang's legacy. Built to house the scriptures he brought from India, it's a powerful reminder of the enduring connection between these two ancient civilizations. Xuanzang's legacy didn't stop at religion. His detailed accounts of his travels, compiled in the Great Tang Records on the Western regions, provided invaluable insights into the geography, culture, and politics of Central Asia and India. These records remain a vital resource for historians and scholars even to this day. In fact, Xuanzang and his writings also inspired the famous Chinese story, Journey to the West. The central characters of this tale include Tripitaka, based on Xuanzang himself, and his mythical companions, including the Monkey King, Sun Wukong. The story has become so famous that it has been adapted into various forms of media, including movies, TV series, and even computer games. Today, the relationship between India and China is shaped by a mix of collaboration and rivalry, a dynamic that contrasts sharply with the spiritual connection forged centuries ago through figures like Xuanzang. In an era marked by geopolitical tensions, revisiting the two countries' shared history could inspire new forms of collaboration between them, whether through academic exchanges, joint preservation of cultural heritage, or renewed mutual interest in the ancient ties that once bound them. The story of Xuanzang and his journey to Nalanda is more than a tale of the past. It's a testament to the enduring power of dialogue and understanding, a lesson that resonates even in today's world.